Hello, it's Nikki, and one of the things that I do in my strategy sessions is to help you with that visibility, with really elevating your personal brand, your portfolio, career, and really being prepared. So I had my podcast for 6 years and I interviewed, I think, nearly 100 people. It's now on my YouTube channel. It's still there and live and kicking. And generally, I prepared people. Well, firstly, I chose people and invited people. I was going to say accepted people, but that sounds a bit weird. But like confirmed with people that I knew that would work. I confirmed with people that I knew that were ready, because at the forefront of my mind, sounds very Grease too, like I had a rep to protect. No, but what I mean is, if somebody's going to take the time to listen to my content, my podcast, I want to make it bloody worth their while, rather than being like, oh, well, this is a bit of a boring conversation, so yeah, I'm just going to switch off and not ever listen again. And the more that I did, the more I felt was at stake. I really wanted to keep growing it and making it brilliant. And there was only, I mean, I'm not even going to talk about my podcast because I don't want you to go back and be like, oh yeah, that was the person that she meant. But in terms of people I've listened to, let's do that. The amount of times where I've listened to something and it's maybe been a popular podcast that I've enjoyed listening to over time, and they have a certain guest on who's maybe got a book, or maybe they're really experienced, maybe they've done something brilliant and life-changing, and yet when it comes to them being interviewed and being able to translate all that knowledge into a robust, engaging conversation, they can't do it. And so sometimes I've got my notification and I've seen the guest and I've been so excited because I love their work. And then I found myself turning off after 10 minutes because I'm like, we're not going anywhere. Nothing's happening in this conversation. And I knew that that happened a lot. You know, one example that I'm sure you can recognize is with footballers. The amount of time when people were incredible footballers and then they would come to talking about the match afterwards and they could barely string a sentence together. They didn't know what to say. They hadn't been trained in that. And I want you to think about your goals for this year, of where you really want to take your business. What are the places and the spaces that you want to hang out in? And when I say and invite that exercise, it's not just about making a list. It's about making the list and then looking underneath it and saying, okay, so if I want to be in these places and these spaces, this is about really making sure that I am ready. And I can be that person who can do the thing. And this is really, really crucial, because ultimately, and I can give you this example as a podcast host, but I can also give it to you as a producer or somebody who's hired me for something. The main thing that they are looking for is for you to be a safe bet. Are you going to deliver? Are you going to come up with the goods? Are you going to be reliable? Are you going to be able to be flexible and go where the person's going? This is not about you saying, hi, I've never done one of these podcasts before and I feel really nervous. Your audience, their audience, don't want to hear that. And if you're finding that you're on that track of like, oh, this feels really scary. Almost spilled my tea then. Oh, this feels really scary. I don't know what to do. I feel overwhelmed by it. It's not their job to support you through that. You have to support yourself through that. And so if that is you, if you've got a book, if you've got a big project, if you've got something you want to talk about, if you want to expand where it is you're going with your personal brand, let's book in a strategy session and I can help you bring it to life. Now, I am a trained actor. I'm not going to go into a like, right, we're going to move around the room and we're going to shake out. But I can do that thing with you where I can role play it, where I can ask you questions, where I can help you to refine and define your message and get it feeling really good. That it's all about that. If it feels good, if it feels connected, if it feels full of integrity, then you can play. It's almost like that moment where you get to the airport, you've gone through security, your bag's in, and then you can go, oh, should we have a glass of champagne? This feels really exciting. And all you have to do is get on the plane and enjoy the flight and then enjoy your holiday. That's the place you want to get to with podcasting, with interviewing. It wants to come so natural so it can come flowing out of you and feel really good. I hope that's been useful. I'll see you next time. Have a look at the Work With Me options down below.